Happy birthday!
Well, it's not my birthday. It's
Our anniversary.
yes.
Thing.
This is Radio Dead Air's 16th anniversary tonight.
This show is old enough to drive.
There are people watching right now who were not alive when I started doing this.
They shouldn't be. Go to bed. This is not appropriate content for you.
Where the fuck are your parents?
Exactly. Go to bed immediately.
Oh, do you see this? Do you see this on my forehead right there?
Yeah.
You know what that is? Do you know what that is?
No.
So, okay, I was up late last night, this whole weekend, working on the new Here There Be Dragons, which is going up on the website this week. I was working on that all night, and I woke up, set my alarm for 7 a.m. this morning so I could get up and do editing. At 6:46, 14 minutes before the alarm was set to go off, okay? So I was getting up very soon anyway. At 6:46, someone, I'm not naming names. I'm not saying who.
But someone who might have 4 legs and a tail.
Someone.
Your delivery of
12-pack
of kitty.
Oh, I got a 12-pack of Dottie here.
Someone bit me on the head.
Oh my goodness. He bit your face.
He bit me on the head while I was asleep.
I guess he was really hungry.
No, he wasn't. He had food. He had water. He had clean litter.
Old food and water.
Look at him being all cute. Like, I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do it.
You bit me on the head, you little stupid face.
No, I didn't.
You bit me on the... And then, as I'm flailing around, because I'm going to let you know, getting bitten on the head by sharp little teeth while you're asleep kind of leaves you a little disoriented.
Yeah,
as I'm flailing around, I slammed my thumb on something. I don't know what, but I split it open. So now I'm bleeding from my head. I'm bleeding from my hand. And Grady's just there like, ah! Ah! I'm like, you little shit.
See, what I get in the middle of the night is they just, Dottie likes to headbutt me in the face until I pet her. And last night I fell asleep watching TV on the couch, and sometime around 2 a.m. Peggy came down and headbutted me until I pet. So that's all they do. They just headbutt us to wake us up to pet them.
Yeah, and you're saying that, they just headbutt us. I got bit on the head.
Yeah, they don't do that. They just headbutt.
You couldn't wait.
My fingers.
Could not wait 14 minutes for me to wake the fuck up.
So I know you've been doing the show for 16 years. I have no idea how many years I've been doing this.
Since 2009. No, 2010? 2010. Yeah, since 2010.
Okay, so 6 years?
6 years.
Okay. Because I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I have no idea how long I've been doing this thing.
Yes. It was after I moved back to Charleston, so early-ish 2010. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Something like that. What are you little... Now you're all cute. You've completely forgotten about that shit.
I love you.
You're supposed to wait until I'm dead to eat me, you little idiot.
I love you, human.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, yes, he does.
He does not.
Brady loves his human.
See? Did you just see that?
No. Did he bite you?
You bit my arm. You bit my shirt.
Instead of body lotion, I use raw coconut oil, which is fantastic. You can use it as cuticle oil, hair oil, whatever. It's a good, do-it-all product. Because of that, in the morning, while I'm walking around, the kittens follow me around and lick my legs because I'm covered in coconut oil, which I guess tastes good. So they just follow me around licking my legs until I put on pants. I've Googled and I haven't found anything that says that coconut oil is toxic to cats. So hopefully they don't die.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, hi. How we doing? Oh, you're just gonna. Oh, ow! Hey. Oh, okay, come here.
It's just like having chaos around at all times.
Come here. Come here. Hi, internet. I got the crazy eyes. All right. Okay. Okay.
And she's launched herself. Oh no! Hi. Gosh, they're getting.
Yeah, she learned that trick today. That she can jump from the tower to the back of my chair. She's very excited about it.
They're getting big fast.
I know, especially this little monster. She's getting big real fast. They got their little tattoos because they got spayed. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Bye-bye.
She still can't meow yet, huh?
They can't, no. They try. Dottie especially is very chatty. She announces her presence, but it just comes out as like, okay, well, you'll get there someday.
Well, let us get started with this week's edition of the non. Are you? Do you want to get down? Do you want me to put you down? Are you? Do you want to? Do you want? Okay, go ahead. Go play. Go play. Go destroy whatever you intend to do now. Let's get the intro up. Each week, Catherine, the Radio Dead Air audience, 16 years. I can't do it right. Go out in the worldwide interwebs, find all sorts of horrible stuff, bring it back here for a little segment we like to call What the Fuck is Wrong with You? And, you know, this is not going to stop for a while because we're starting off this week with
Pokemon Go.
Fuck I'm like, I thought it'd be a week and we'd have these stories and be done. People have got it out their systems.
I got quite a few angry tweets about not playing Pokemon Go.
Angry?
Yeah, like people are mad at me. And
Why?
I'm like, look, I'm not judging you for playing. You play, be happy. It seems like a fun game. Like, that's cool. It's not my thing. I'm not begrudging anyone else. I don't think it's dumb. Seems like a fun thing. People seem to like it. Good for you.
I'm begrudging this one.
And people are mad at me.
I'm begrudging this one. Places you shouldn't play Pokemon Go during a government briefing on ISIS.
Yeah.
John Kirby, a State Department spokesman, started off his regular briefing with a cheery good afternoon and a few minutes of nearly impenetrable diplomatic speak. On this day, his topic was ISIS.
Kind of important.
What's a sensei
right now?
What's a sensei human being to do? Faced with so many words and so little content, pull out the iPhone and hunt for some Machokes, Pidgeots, Beedrills, and Weeping Bells, of course, until you're caught.
Those real?
Those are real. Those are all Pokemon.
Those sound made up.
You're playing Pokemon. You're playing the Pokemon thing right there, aren't you? Kirby asked an otherwise occupied journalist, who responded, I'm just keeping an eye on it. Really? You are which it does it say which journalist it is?
No, and they have pointedly not named them because they don't want to shame this, reporter and put someone out of a job, which is classy of them.
But no. Do you know how many reporters are chomping at the bit
to cover the State Department?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the motherfuckers has the audacity to be like, you know what? That's some really cool shit about ISIS. I'm going to let you finish, but I got to catch a little imaginary critter with my phone.
I will say, I don't know why Pokemon Go programmed the game so that you could catch Pokemon in important government places.
Well, it's not set up so that it's based on the location. The location is just the map. What happens on the map has nothing to do relative to where things actually are. So, like,
you can go Pokemon hunting in the White House?
You can go Pokemon hunting in the White House.
That seems like a giant security threat.
You can go Pokemon hunting in the White House, in a morgue, in a police station.
Yeah, they should probably have thought that through just a little better.
Maybe. But it's
I know Rihanna told off the crowd at her concert for playing Pokemon Go this week.
Why did she do that?
Because you don't go to see Rihanna in concert to play fucking Pokemon Go. There's a thing happening. It's kind of, she's busting her ass doing her job.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
It's rude. It's like the fine tradition of Broadway performers bitching at people for being on their cell phones.
Yeah, but I put a different category of, you know, playing Pokemon Go at a Rihanna concert and playing Pokemon Go when it's your job.
In a State Department briefing is much, much worse. Yes, that is true.
I really hope that this is one of those cases where, yeah, name and shame. Look at all the shitty fucking reporters we have right now are basically just goddamn stenographers.
Mm-hmm.
And this whoever they were could not even be arsed to give their full attention to something. Hello, ISIS. We kind of need it. We'd like to know about these things.
Kind of important. Kind of a thing right now.
Does the phrase informed electorate mean a damn fucking...
I mean, it's not like they were briefing on what turkey is going to get pardoned this Thanksgiving. In that case, I could kind of understand you slacking off because that's dumb.
This Pokemon Go shit's just not going away. I compared it to...
It's popular. Like, you play.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I don't play constantly. When I go for a walk, I play.
It's the new hot thing, you know?
I compared it to, you know, the Pac-Man craze way back in the day. And I was like, you know, that was the closest analogy I had. But it really is starting to look like the whole Pac-Man thing now.
It's the new thing, you know? When we were kids, everybody had to have a Tamagotchi. And kids were getting in trouble for playing with those in school, feeding their little fake pet in school. Like, it's just the new thing.
I still have a Tamagotchi somewhere.
I never got one. My mom was really against things that would make me cool. We had no video games in the house, which is kind of why I'm not interested in video games now, because I never fucking played them as a kid because my mom believed they were bad for you. Yeah. I had one Bart Simpson t-shirt that I was only allowed to wear as pajamas because my mom thought I think it said "Cool Your Jets, Man," and my mom thought that was vulgar, so I wasn't allowed to wear it out of the house.
And look how you turned out. That worked out great.
So yeah, if you guys ever wonder why I'm completely not into video games, it's because I never played video games as a kid because we were not allowed. Like, my friend offered me her Atari for free when she got a Nintendo. My mom was like, absolutely not. Not happening. So I played Super Mario Brothers like once in a while at my friend's house. I sucked at it.
Let's move on to Florida.
Back to Florida.
Yeah. You know, America's a great country. Freedom of religion, freedom to practice whatever religion, as long as you're not breaking any laws or hurting anybody else, you are free to practice whatever religion you like. But there are things you do as a part of a religion that no one's saying you shouldn't do them. It's just maybe sometimes you shouldn't do them at a particular moment.
Like playing Pokemon at a State Department.
Like when you're driving your car and you decide it's time to pray and you close your eyes.
Oh.
Driver was praying with her eyes closed. Cops bust motorist 28 who crashed car into home. A woman plowed her car into the side of a Florida house, told cops she was praying with her eyes closed at the time of the crash, for which she was charged with reckless driving.
You gotta pull over.
And I'm going to say, everybody, I'm going to mangle the fuck out of this name. I'm going to try not to, but this is, I'm a dumb white man. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. According to police, Rukia Abdur Rakik Sadiq. Did I say that right? Rakib. So. Rukia Abdur Rakib Sadiq. Okay, there we go. 28. Drove into the side of a home in Mary Esther, a city about 35 miles east of Pensacola. Motorist cops say blew through a stop sign at an intersection before going over a curb and a lawn to strike the residents. When questioned by the sheriff's office, she said she had been praying with her eyes closed as the 2005 Ford hurtled toward the home.
Are we going to have to
Residents were
start a
not
don't
injured.
pray and drive campaign?
As-
Like we have don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, don't Pokemon Go and drive. Now we're going to have don't pray and drive. And you would think that it would be fairly obvious that when you're driving, an important thing would be to see where you're going.
and it's not like, you know, if you, it's not,
Hello. Hi. Oh, okay, bye.
it's
She
not
made
like,
it halfway up and pulled a Gandalf.
it's not like if you're praying and you crash your car, you can't just say, you can't, that's not an act of God.
No.
That's not how that works.
No.
That is, you can, in fact, pull over.
That's like the joke about the guy in the flood who the boat comes to save him.
Yeah.
He says, no, God's going to save me. The helicopter comes, God's going to save me. And then he dies and he gets to heaven and he says, God, why didn't you save me? And he's like, what are you talking about? I sent a boat. I sent a helicopter. God has given us the tools. God gave you an intellect to know that you need to have your eyes open while you're driving. Yes, they are very noisy kittens, and I apologize. They like to be extra noisy when I'm on the air.
What are they doing?
They're running around in 12-pack soda boxes. We got, 12-pack
Yeah.
cans of soda. These are the best shit ever for little cats. See? Little Dottie in there. They have the greatest goddamn time hopping into them, hopping out of them,
hey,
fighting
cat.
each other in them.
Chill the
Dottie
fuck
pushes
out.
them around like a truck.
Chill the fuck out. I'm making money.
Yeah, we're doing stuff.
Chill the fuck.
We're
Fucking
doing
chill.
stuff.
So yeah, it's you can't just you are always have the option to stop and pull over the car at the earliest,
Yes.
most safe.
No one's saying you shouldn't pray to whatever deity you believe in. That's fine. But you can only concentrate on one of those things at a time, clearly,
Yes.
if you need to close your eyes. Just pull over.
Because even God's gonna go. Are you doing something while you're talking to me? No, I'm fine. You
Like-
should probably pull over.
You get to heaven and they're like, so what happened? Well, I was praying and I wrapped my car around a telephone pole. Oh,
Then they put you in like the short heaven.
they put you in, yeah. They're like, okay.
You just go over. They put you over to one side, and the only thing you're allowed to play with is the Nerf harp. You no sharp edges on any of the wings. Yeah.
I mean, what's going to happen to you at that point, though? It's not like you're going to die.
I'm pretty sure if you're dumb enough to close your eyes and pray while your car is in motion,
You'll figure out a way to re-die,
you'll figure out a way to fuck up heaven.
like fall off your cloud.
Because that's some special stupid. Let's move on. So we have yet another case of we keep seeing this predictably every single time of a corporation who looks at the internet, who looks at social marketing and thinks, hey, we can harness user-generated content to promote our brand.
But they don't get it. They never get it.
It never, ever, ever, ever works. Comes from McDonald's in New Zealand. McDonald's make burger history site hijacked with offensive burger ideas.
The only time it worked was the subservient chicken, because that was some good shit.
McDonald's New Zealand has been left with egg on its face after a raft of bad taste burger suggestions from customers forced it to quickly take down its new design your own burger website. The company launched its Make Burger History site this week as part of a new promotion where customers can build your own unique burger and get free fries and a medium soft drink. But its failure to consider what pranksters might dream up online has left the company red-faced, with the website overrun by racist, homophobic, and otherwise offensive suggestions. The page now redirects to McDonald's homepage. The burger's concepts range from the mild, such as bag of lettuce, literally a pile of lettuce leaves, and the Carbonator, 7 burger buns, no filling, to X-rated, including girth, a stack of 7 undressed burger patties, and Ron's
hot dogs. Wouldn't that be better for hot dogs?
And Ron's creamy surprise, a pile of mayonnaise best left unexplained.
I want to know what the rectal prolapse burger looked like.
That was and toddler body bag was another, which ended up on some of which ended up on the website's front page before it was shut down entirely. Look, guys.
And Lay's Potato Chips has done exactly this contest for the past few years, and it's gone surprisingly well. Like, once a year, you can create your own Lay's potato chip flavor, and the winner they actually make. Like, the one that gets the most votes, they actually make. It's usually a pretty gross flavor anyway. But it's gone surprisingly well. Like, they've had not this happen, which is surprising. Maybe they just screen them. I don't know.
It's just, you don't let the internet customize your brand.
No.
Don't ever let them do that. Don't ever let them type whatever they want. Don't ever let them be. Don't let
the internet power over anything.
Yeah, I mean, you can let them go do their shit in their own place.
It's the Wild West on Red Bull out there, man. Like,
I mean, it's like, here's our brand. Don't you enjoy it? Do something nice with it. And they proceed to just smear feces all over everything.
Basically. My guess would be that Lay's screens them before they publish any ideas. Yeah. It doesn't auto-publish. That's my guess, because they've not had this problem to my knowledge. We need that. If you're going to involve the internet, there needs to be some gatekeeping, because the internet cannot be trusted.
Although I do have to say the bag of lettuce was kind of perfect.
That's just a salad.
Build your own burger. Bag of lettuce. The Ron's creamy surprise was just awful. I don't know why that one's making me laugh so much.
I do.
I'm probably a little punchy right now. I've been awake a long time.
That is also true.
It's not that funny. Why am I laughing?
I maintain that the subservient chicken is the best internet campaign I've ever seen, though.
Yeah, but the subservient chicken, you didn't get to label your own shit. That's the big thing.
And if you tried to make it do anything dirty, the chicken would scold you.
Yeah.
But it was a person in a chicken costume in stockings and garters you could type commands at and they would do stuff, and that was great. And it was supposed to advertise a chicken sandwich somehow.
Okay. Now this next story, I want someone's going to have to explain this to me, because I just no. I don't. Hey, let me send you the story. Man cooking urine causes evacuation at North Amherst apartment complex.
Why?
Urine, not chemicals, forced the evacuation of a dozen units of the Brandywine apartment complex Wednesday night. Officials called police about an odor coming from one of the 12 units Wednesday afternoon. When firefighters entered the apartment, they saw what appeared to be chemicals being mixed or cooked on the stove. The State Hazardous Materials Response Team and bomb squad investigated after cleaning the building. But police said Thursday morning the chemical was actually distilled urine the tenant was using for medical reasons.
Medical reasons?
What medical reason?
All right, here's the thing. The stuff your body gets rid of that we call waste, it gets rid of for a reason. You can't use it anymore. You don't need it. There's no medical use. None. If there was, you'd keep it.
What? 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 What possible? Why would medical?
And as I think the audience knows, I know from experience that burning urine is one of the worst smells in the universe. When I was a kid, we had a cat that suffered from kidney failure.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, cats with kidney failure tend to find one really inappropriate place to urinate, and that's they fixate on it. And Cubby fixated on the burners of the stove. And so overnight, she would pee in the burners of the stove. And in the morning, my dad would get up at 5 a.m. to make his tea and fire up the stove. And the entire house would be filled with the pungent, horrifying odor of burning cat piss, which I promise you is what hell smells like. It's horrible. It will wake you out of a sound sleep, that smell. Now, I don't know if burning human urine is any different. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's not much better.
Yeah. My God, Terry, you just have... How are you not, like, a serial killer with all these stories from childhood?
You don't know that I'm not.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Cubby had a medical issue. And she was kind of mean.
Someone just... Why would you... and do it in the apartment complex.
I know. Like, I'm telling you, those neighbors were fucking suffering.
Because if I smell weird chemicals, the first thing I'm thinking is fucking meth lab next door.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking, oh, Mrs. Johnson's cooking her urine again. No, I'm thinking, holy shit, fucking Breaking Bad, the home game.
Yeah, like believe me, that's a smell that makes you worry for your safety.
Oh, God. It's all downhill from here.
Tara is one of those people that you can be in love with and terrified of at the same time. Dan?
Yes.
Confirmed.
I think we have a mutual.
Expert analysis.
This next one, all right. Everybody's got their fetish. Everybody likes their thing and it's fine.
Uh-oh.
But, normally if you got a particular fetish, everybody needs to be in on the consent sort of thing here. You can't just include people
that is
without
the number one important thing.
And you certainly should not include their cars. Naked man with meth, vodka found in couple's car at Corvallis Theater. Oh, well, that's weird, but not too...
Okay.
No, it gets worse. Corvallis, Oregon, a naked man with meth paraphernalia and vodka was found in a couple's car outside a Corvallis movie theater. Police officers responded to Carmike Cinemas after a couple called 911 to report a naked man sitting in the front passenger seat of their vehicle. The couple had just watched a movie. They did not confront the man in their car.
I mean, no.
Officers said they arrived to find the man masturbating with his shorts around his ankles and his feet on the dashboard.
Okay.
So you've just gotten out of the new Star Trek, and you're coming back to your car, and you got...
I mean, I like Carl Urban, too.
Yeah. And
those eyebrows can't be beat.
And you look over and, well, we're not driving home yet, honey, because there's a strange man yanking it in the front seat of the car.
And he came, like, with equipment. Like, it wasn't just, like, ill-timed direction, gotta find a spot. Like, he was ready. He was equipped to party.
I got my meth. I got my vodka. I've got my penis. I need a place to hang.
But you're out of hands.
That's not your car.
Like, you can't smoke your meth and drink your vodka and yank your chain all at once.
John in the channel. Well, honey, time to burn the car. Yeah,
Unless
because
you have one of those hamster water bottles with the vodka in it. That's hands free.
I'm pretty. Yeah, if I saw a naked person just going to town on their happy places in my car and I didn't know them, I'd be
I don't
like,
think insurance covers that.
no, it doesn't.
I wonder. Like, I want to see that Farmers commercial.
We are. Oh, fuck this.
I want
Ba-
to
ba- da-
see
ba- 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 ba.
tell that story to a newbie, followed by a jaunty jingle.
Yeah. No. That's not one of those. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is pressing charges. That's
Pulling the clutch, and we covered it. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
No. I mean, oh, and look, let's have a look at his booking photo because he still hasn't put a shirt on.
Yeah. And actually, because of where they put their shield, I thought he had like a supernatural anti-possession tattoo. I was like, well, I can't claim he was possessed.
He doesn't look very abashed, does he? He's just like,
He's on meth and vodka.
that's true. He probably doesn't even know where he is at
He
this
doesn't
point.
know who he is.
Why would you do that in someone else's car?
Probably thought it was his own car.
It used to be when people break into your car, they would have the decency to just steal your radio and leave.
I had a friend in college who was really, really into Christian rock.
Here we go again.
And she got her car broken into. And she was really into Christian rock. Her boyfriend was not. He was really into regular rock. They stole all of his CDs and none of her. Like they segregated. And all of her Christian rock CDs were untouched.
But they didn't jerk off on him, so there was a plus.
Not that we know of, no.
Our last story tonight is we need to have like a "You're Going to Hell" section.
I think that's the show.
Well, no, not everybody in the show goes to hell. There's some people who are just stupid. Some are willfully, "Oh God, fuck you. You're going to hell." This is Florida. Not surprised. I'm never going to condemn people for the selfie stuff, for wanting to share the experience of their lives. I'm never going to say, oh, that's so self-centered. No, I fucking blog all the time. Just because I'm not taking pictures doesn't mean I'm not doing the same thing. I'm just doing words. So I get it. I get the whole selfie kind of thing. But you know what? Time and a fucking place, guys. Time and a fucking place. 2 Florida paramedics charged with taking selfies with incapacitated patients.
No.
2 Florida paramedics are out of a job and facing charges after apparently engaging in a selfie war, taking photos with incapacitated patients. Happened in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. In a news release, the sheriff's office said 24-year-old Kayla Renee Dubois was arrested Thursday and charged with 2 felonies. Meanwhile, 33-year-old Christopher Wimmer turned himself in Thursday afternoon. He's facing 7 felonies and misdemeanor battery. The 2 reportedly used their cell phones to snap selfies and videos with patients inside ambulances. The patients were intubated, sedated, and otherwise unconscious somewhere over the line, made to humiliate the patients. CBS News reported the selfie war included 41 patients.
Oh my God.
3 apparently agreed to take part. So they got some disclaimer, this disclaimer.
I mean, it is Florida, I guess.
Yeah.
I imagine in Florida you could find 3 people that would agree to a selfie while their guts are hanging out.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna put your your insides back in a second, but could you hold still for a second? I want to put this on Instagram.
Can you hold up your kidneys?
Yeah, a little higher, Wait, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So much. Like, this is another case where we need to remind people that once it's on the internet, it never goes away. you're not going to get away with it forever. You might get away with it for a while, but it's on the internet and it never goes away. So eventually that shit's coming home to roost.
I mean, I get it, but there's a line. There is a bright and shining line, and that line.
I really don't get it. I don't get why that's fun or a thing you would think about or at all.
Well, I get the selfie war thing. I mean, we've been watching, what is it, the folks from the Marvel Cinematic Universe having their karaoke
Smash War.
Yeah, I get that. But, if they suddenly started going to an old folks home or to like an ICU,
yeah,
that's the
if
line.
They went to like the security room at Comic-Con and started filming people that had gotten in trouble with con staff.
Yeah, that is the line.
Yeah.
You do not cross.
No.
I can hear it. 3 people might have been okay with it, but the other 41 are going, Jesus Christ, I'm going to die, and this bitch is using a weird filter. I don't want to go out like this.
I'm not going to die in Valencia. Okay, switch that shit to Mayfair right now. Hi. You going to make it all the way up this time? No? Okay.
Don't sepia tone me. I don't want to die, sepia tone. Oh, that's the news.
Yeah, Brody makes a good point. That's almost certainly also a HIPAA violation.
Yes, because that is patient private confidentiality, and you broke so many laws.
You are sharing their private information with someone who is not immediately involved with their care.
So many fucking laws you broke. That is the first thing. It is okay to share your life on the internet. Just understand there are lines. There are boundaries.
Yeah, and it goes back to the fetish thing. It is okay to share your life on the internet. If you're going to share other people's life on the internet, they need to be enthusiastically involved.
Because otherwise you're just being a dick.
It's the reason why I don't post to Instagram all the hilarious videos I have of Dan snoring. Because that would be wrong.
Yeah,
No.
that would not go well.
No, actually, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't want to get dumped.
How bad is it? How bad is it? Are we at like, a 2-cylinder motorcycle? Are we up to maybe like a chainsaw?
You guys have heard it on the show.
Yeah, but how bad is? I'm not there. Just like the furniture shake.
I'm getting
This is what we're gonna discuss.
I'm getting a very serious look from the living room right now.
Forget I have secrets on YouTube.
Hey, look, a kitten. Come here, kitten. You're a distraction. No, we're gonna run away. You guys are gonna sell me out too. Thanks.
Yep.
Jerks.
We've learned this week that I don't even know what we learned, but we've learned sometimes that smell coming from next door is a meth lab. Sometimes they're just cooking their pee.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but sometimes. We've learned that.
Maybe you live next to Patches O'Houlihan. Lucky you.
We've learned you should not put your brand in the hands of strangers because sometimes they're going to make the toddler body bag.
Don't let the internet do things.
Just don't let the internet just you pretty much let them in your house.
Don't give the internet power.
Don't.
Like Thursday, Donald Trump is hosting a Reddit Ask Me Anything.
That's gonna be amazing.
But he's hosting it on a subreddit called The Donald that is run entirely by his supporters who weirdly seem to have a lot of crossover with Stormfront.
That's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be a shit show.
Yes. We've learned that
6 p.m. Thursday, if you're interested in that sort of thing.
We've learned that God is my co-pilot. Not a literal thing.
No.
Not a literal thing. They're not gonna. Yeah,
Jesus is not going to take the wheel.
No.
He doesn't know how to drive. They didn't have cars when he was on Earth.
Jesus never got a license.
No. Jesus rode around on an ass.
Yeah.
Which I mean a donkey.
And we've learned, while Pokemon Go is all well and good, time and a place, everybody. Time and a place. And that place is not during a State Department briefing.
No.
We wonder what the fuck is wrong with our press. They're all out trying to get a fucking Psyduck with their goddamn fucking
Like, imagine being the guy giving that briefing and having to say that. And he asked him, like, did you catch one? And the guy's like, no, the signal's not so good in here.
I am a good State Department official. I deal with matters of national security, and I'm having to talk to a grown human being about fucking Pokemon. Canada's looking awful nice right about now.
Yeah.